Hiya guys, it's James here from Inside United, and today we are going to be doing the season review for Manchester United's season 14/15, which ended with a 0-0 draw with Hull on Sunday, which relegated Hull at the end of the season. Congratulations to Chelsea for being the champions. Commiserations for Hull, Burnley and QPR, who were all relegated back down to the Championship. Now, as we always do, we do a season review, and I think the main objective this season was to get a top four place. So we got that aim just about. We got it by about five or something like 7 points. It was quite an easy road in the end. We had such a poor start to the season. We were thumped 4-0 at MK Dons. We lost 5-3 to Leicester after being 3-1 up as well, which is notable. And we lost our first game of the season at home to Swansea. We drew away at Sunderland, which was an awful performance as well. And we drew away with Burnley as well, with another bad performance. So that was 3 games without a win. We then lost to Leicester in our 5th game. And we also, in that space of those 5 days, we also lost to MK Dons. However, we did make some good signings. Di Maria came on his way. Obviously, as we know, Falcao came, Herrera came, and obviously other players like Rojo and Blint came as well. So United did make good signings, and we were expecting a season where we should get top 4. Really, we knew that we had a rebuilding squad following last season's awful, just awful season. And yeah, in the end, we did get our top 4 aim. We have got our return, or our chance to return to the Champions League. I mean, we are in the Champions League next season, but we're not in the Champions League group stage. I think that's what you have to admit. We are in that team. I mean, like, if there was going to be a game on the Champions League thing, Man United would be in that game because they've qualified in the Champions League, but they haven't actually qualified for the actual proper stages of them yet. It's basically like the FA Cup round 2 or something like that, just before. Van Gaal, I think he's had a good season. His philosophy has come towards the end. At the end, it has shown that he has started to turn the corner. I think his philosophy is starting to work, and he's been good at bringing players into the team. At first, we played this 3-5-2, and it didn't work at all. We had very poor away matches. Our away form wasn't good enough, and also it was almost like a poor performances every other week, 0-0 at half time almost. And you're starting to think our performances aren't improving, but we are getting the results, which is sometimes what football was about. So Di Maria, he's been a flop this season. Falcao has been a flop this season. They haven't been great, and that was disappointing because they were probably our best 2 signings. Had they had worked, we could have finished in that 2nd or 3rd positions. However, Herrera was a top buy from Louis Van Gaal. I thought he was a fantastic signing, and Herrera, he's shown so much consistency. And at first he couldn't get in the team, but after that Preston game, he's been in that team ever since. He's won 2 Player of the Month awards since February, and he's up for the May one as well. He was a big contender to win the Player of the Season. In fact, he even got my vote for the Player of the Season. So I thought he was a fantastic buy and he had so much control in that centre mid position. He's got so much quality in the midfield, creative wise. We then had a good run of form. We won 6 on the road around the Christmas period. Went unbeaten for a while. We did very well. We beat Liverpool in that time as well, 3-0 at home, and we did very well. We were hard to beat. Then we did lose at home to Southampton, but then we had a long time before we then lost to Swansea. We then went on 6-game run as well again after that, with wins against City, Tottenham, Liverpool, all in that time as well. Obviously, then we have then had odd patches, poor runs. For example, obviously we then lost 3 games this season. Well, we have had some good run of forms, good consistent. We've gone 6 games, a winning streak, quite a couple of times. And I think going into something stupid like April, we'd only lost 2 games in 2015. We were hard to beat. Teams are finding out. Not many teams did beat us this season, really, until the end of the season. I can remember Swansea beat us twice, actually. Southampton beat us. Chelsea beat us. Everton beat us. West Brom beat us. All near the end of the season. But there wasn't too many defeats in there. We did beat the big guns as well, something we didn't do last season. We did play very well against the big teams in the league. Chelsea, okay, they're fantastic this season. Not many teams did take points off them, but we did draw with them. And in the other game, we deserved more from what we did get. In the second place, Man City, we beat them 4-2 at home. Unlucky, to lose at the Etihad, especially when we had 10 men from the 40th minute. Arsenal, we beat them away from home 2-1. We drew with them at Old Trafford. So we finished 4th. 5th place, Tottenham, we drew 0-0 with them, beat them 3-0 at Old Trafford. And Liverpool beat them 3-0 at home, beat them 2-1 away. So we didn't really lose many of those games except from the City and Chelsea games away. And we've got to admit, we had good performances there, and I don't think we actually did deserve there. And we did have off days, as I said, we did lose games. We did have a poor start, but we turned the corner. We did have a good run of form. Di Maria, Falcao haven't been fantastic buys. We have brought top quality into the team though. Herrera has shown that. De Gea has been absolutely fantastic. I don't know where we would be without De Gea. If it wasn't for him, I don't know where we would be. Many people are saying we wouldn't be in that Champions League place. But really, our aim of the season was to get that top 4 place, and we got that. And there was many people saying, oh, maybe 2nd, 3rd, and all stuff like that. And before those 3 defeats in a row, many people were saying, we could win the league next season. I think that was a real reality check, and we still are a couple of players off winning the league. Don't forget to check out my season compilation. Also, the season compilation is coming very soon, and also season in picks is also coming your way. See you soon.